Hello all, able to hear me everyone? Hello all, able to hear me everyone?
Yeah, Lavanya.
Okay, so we are going to start the session now. Okay, so before we start off, let me answer two questions about the realized and unrealized account determination and also about the down payment. Okay, fine. About the realized and unrealized, if you see here, the same transaction OBA1. Okay, so this is OBA1 transaction wherein you will be able to see this under open items. Okay, KDF. So this is what we discussed in our sessions with respect to exchange rate key, which is KDB. And KDF is what I have given you for assignment. So this is one that we do for vendors. Okay, so double click KDF here. System is taking you here. Double click, not this one. Wait a moment. A1. Wait a moment. System has to open in this way. This way, okay? Account determination. So just give me a moment.
Lavanya, well, okay.
Yeah, correct only. So if you click new entries in this chart of accounts, okay, now realized, you can see here, exchange rate difference realized. Okay, so this is for the realized gains and losses. Okay, realized gains and losses. Valuation during the foreign currency revaluation about the unrealized ones. Okay, so this is for unrealized, this one, for the realized, this one. Okay, for the realized ones, for the unrealized ones. Okay, I mean, it was already given. I did not check properly. Okay, so, this is how the system is posting. So that means this is during the payment. Okay, these accounts will come into picture during the payment. And if not the payment during the revaluation, these are the GL accounts, okay, for loss and gain. And okay, so this is about it, about the account determination. If the invoice is not received in the same month. So for this one, see, normally how is that we are following in normal books of accounts? Two scenarios we are following, okay? The down payment that we make to the vendor will be shown as an asset in the balance sheet, okay, directly, or it can also be shown as a deducted amount from the liabilities on the left hand side. Okay, so two ways we are showing. You can directly show it as a asset on the right hand side. That means whatever down payment you make to the vendor on the right hand side in the balance sheet. Right hand side is the assets, right? So on the right hand side you can show directly. Otherwise, from the liabilities you can deduct the amount. Okay, so suppose for this month I made a down payment of 1000 USD. Okay, so what is that I'm doing? On the asset side, I'm showing that 1000 is the down payment to the supplier or vendor, whatever it is. Okay. So on the right hand side, I'm showing it as an asset. So this month I did not receive any kind of invoice. Next month I received the invoice. Okay. Next month I received the invoice for, suppose, 400 USD out of 1000. I'm receiving invoice of 400 USD. So that 400 USD is reduced from the asset, which is 1000, and the remaining 600 will be shown in the balance sheet on the right hand side, because my down payment is still not yet realized. Okay, whatever down payment I made, it is not yet adjusted at all. Okay, so it is still remaining. So that's the reason why it is reduced from the invoice amount is reduced from the asset amount, and the asset is still reflecting. Okay, the remaining asset amount is still reflecting in the balance sheet.
Lavanya, Jaykumar here.
Yeah, please tell me, Jaykumar, louder, please.
See, I think that our question was in a different way. What we asked, and myself and Santosh asked that question that, see, assume that if we take the down payment, which are not converted as a regular item, then in that scenario, how it is going to reflect in our balance sheet? Because this we understood that how we are going to, whether it is in a that asset side normally, that whatever that advance payment, it should come in as a part of that asset. There is no issue at all. But only the concern is that whatever the advance payment which we are making, then I think there is some confusion that which we will convert only that once we get that.
That means you are saying that because it is not a normal item, right? Because it is not a normal item.
Yeah. So
okay,
there you said in that point of time,
got it. Let me show you that.
Just convert only that particular that advance payment only after receiving that vendor invoice. That was that concern.
Yeah, I got it. Just give me a moment. I'll show you. Yeah, then
Lavanya, can you hear me? Hello.
audio is not coming. Sorry. Okay, just give me a moment. This is very much reflecting in our balance sheet. How about the noted item? Let me just take the noted item. Yeah, noted item.
Lavanya,
Yeah. Tell me.
we cannot see your screen actually. Like it's only the presentation. Yeah, now we can see. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. So 2022, which is a noted item, I'm taking only special GL. 2022, 2202. Actually, those are reflecting in our balance sheet. 2022 and 2202. Shall we execute this scenario one more time and let us check the tables? Okay, let us execute this scenario one more time. And simultaneously, let us check the tables as well. So I'm doing the down payment request. DOR1. Two hundred 203. This is very much reflecting in our BSEG and BKPF tables. Okay. Noted items and special GL are very much reflecting in BKPF and BSEC tables.
If it is reflecting,
yeah, tell me.
If it is reflecting in a BSEC table, then it will consider in our GL, right?
GL, it should be considered then.
Yeah, only that.
Actually converting to normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only the concern that whether we have to convert before that getting the document, getting the invoice, because otherwise whether it is reflect or not, that is our only concern. If it is reflecting directly, there would not be any issue.
Yeah, it is very much reflecting. And
so then can you just check it that ledger of this particular item or that account, so that we can see that account, right? That FBL1 and or something.
Yeah, FBL1 and ledger I'm checking.
Special normal it,
This one.
Yeah, that is there.
But this is not updating the normal items. It is affecting our ledger, but it is not a normal item. Normal item is item which is not a special GL. Okay. Okay, so all these are affecting our GL, but noted items and special GL are not considered normal items. So before we are trying to adjust our invoice, we are converting to normal item. Okay. It is affecting.
So Lavanya,
Okay. Yeah, please tell me.
so Lavanya, if it is not a normal item, will it affect the balance in the GL actually?
Balance in the GL means?
So you were looking at the line item display, isn't it? So if you go into FS10N and look at the balance on that GL,
Yeah,
will this
let us see.
amount of corresponding to this 2023 document will be reflected in the balance?
Let us see that as well.
Because normally there should be two line item, one credit and one debit line item also should be there, right?
So how much did we post now? So now, like, we are able to see debit. See all the postings we are making in the month of Jan only. So let me just, after making one more posting, let me just see. So noted item is a request. Okay, so this is just a request. So anyways, in the balances, let me just check. So till now it is 1625 9. Okay, 16 it is. Let me post to second. Okay, so this is about the noted item. Noted item is not a payment. Okay. And down payment. How much amount we took? 1,000. No. Okay, in the second month, I'm making the payment. Document date, posting date, period.
Not reflecting there.
Okay, system is taking only normals here. For special GL, because we anyways have a different tab here. This is for normal and this is only for special GL. Okay. So special GL is shown here. Okay. This is only for normal, but it is not showing month wise, not period wise. The entire consolidated amount. Okay.
So Lavanya,
Yeah, please tell me.
so coming back to our question then,
Okay.
does it then still depend on the invoice to come through? Only then it will get posted onto the GL.
I'm not getting you. Louder, please, a bit louder.
So coming back to our question, does it still need the invoice in order to post it onto the relevant GL actually?
Relevant GL means which GL?
So we are looking at this GL, isn't it? Which we are looking at now. The GL account corresponding to this vendor account actually, isn't it? So
Advance payment.
Advance payment. So see, the question was that we have to have the invoice, only then the postings can be made onto the as a normal posting.
Okay.
So
For the conversion, that is for conversion.
Yeah,
correct.
correct.
So,
Maybe that assume that if we are not getting the invoice within the same month, maybe we can convert it. Then only maybe it may affect our actual GL. But we are not sure that you can check it and clarify.
But see, conversion, you do conversion if you want to apply it. Okay. Till that time, system is showing still as a special GL. Okay, as an asset.
okay.
We are doing conversion when we want to apply. When
So
we
are you
want
saying,
to
so are you saying that when at the time of, so the question was predominantly for reporting. So you are saying that the reporting wise, the amount is still reflected in the special GL until the invoice is received. Once the invoice is received and the conversion happens, it will go on to the balance tab and it will be showing in the relevant period.
Yeah. So shall we execute that scenario? We have anyways
let's
created
do that.
the document. Okay. So this, we have made the down payment. Okay. So now we are receiving the invoice. Okay. So 201008. Okay, so this is showing as credit amount.
So check the special GL tab now. If anything has reduced from there, or is it still the?
No. No, the balance is still 1000 only.
Okay.
Here, earlier also it was showing 1000 only.
Okay.
Okay. So in the normals, it got updated with the credit amount. Now let us do conversion. So we just have converted it.
Yeah, that went through.
Okay.
So once you clear, I think that special GL is the amount is moved from the special GL onto the relevant
Yeah,
account, isn't it?
exactly. So this amount has been adjusted. And now clearing. So clearing from F-44. So let me do this for this month.
Lavanya,
Yeah, please tell me.
this particular screen, I think there is an option that you can clear also that a special GL item. Yeah, that whether it will work that, because see, if you see that F-44, the clearing,
F-44?
the clearing screen. So here you can see that open item selection special GL indicator.
Okay.
So if I select that any item which are not converted from a special GL to normal, I think that here directly we can.
I think it will work, but normally I am telling you the process that we usually follow in real time.
Okay.
Okay, maybe this,
Yeah,
also
because
we
we
might
have
be using, but I mean, so these many projects I worked in, but we never happened to use this one at all.
Okay.
Okay, this is the way we follow. And that is why we have a separate transaction as well in order to have the, these three separate we have. Okay, F-44 is a different one. So let me execute this. Okay, this anyways, no question. Okay, same, no change. Okay. From F-44, here no change. Okay, Santosh?
Yeah.
Okay, so next. So this anyways, I told you just now about the account determination, both for realized and unrealized. Okay. So this anyways, which hit now. And intercompany, I'm checking 2 reports I got. Okay, I'm checking for all the other reports as well. So once I get all the reports, I will be giving you as a list. Okay. And about the access to programs also in SE38, I have reported the same to SAP vendor. So he's checking. He will definitely get back to us. Okay. Now, once I get any reply from him, I will be posting in the discussion board. Okay. So we were stuck in the checks. Okay. So this one I have checked once again, but there is some issue. So what I'll do is only one topic is left in AP module, that is the check payments. Only this topic is left. So I will be covering this topic next session. Okay. Apart from this topic, intercompany we discussed, and real-time scenarios, I gave one document, and payment advice, and that we generated DME, we generated AL11 path also we saw. Okay, so what else? Yeah, we have seen all the other this thing.
Lavanya, are we covering that parallel currency?
Yeah, in UGL we will be covering.
Okay.
Okay, tables and reports in APP. Okay, this time this one also we discussed. So left is only just the check payments. Okay, All these are related to check. So because we are facing some issue in the checks. Okay, so I'm postponing this this particular topic. Okay, so what I'll do is I will be covering the account receivables. Account receivables is just like account payables. Okay, if you learn account payables well, that means simultaneously you are learning account receivables also. Account receivables is opposite to payables. Okay, so here we are paying, here we are receiving, here we are buying, here we are selling. That's it. Okay, so even the transaction codes also will be looking just like the transaction codes that we see in account payables. Okay, so this is a very small module again. Okay, because we have already discussed all the relevant topics in AP. So I will be covering this, and the next session I will be taking up check payments. Okay.
Lavanya,
Yeah, please tell me.
what about that statement of accounts? There is one topic on the correspondence and statement of accounts. Is that also part of the check management, or is that a separate topic?
No, it is not a separate topic. It is these reports only.
Okay. Okay.
Statement of account. Okay, FBL 1 and only.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Fine.
Lavanya, that there is one more thing in our GL. You remember that we had a discussion about that accrual items.
Approval items.
Accrual items. There is one thing called a deferral items.
Okay, accruals and deferrals. Okay.
Can you just go to that topics where you just now you discussed each point?
Okay, one moment. You mean say you want me to go to the course content, or where?
Yeah, course content where you just now you checked it and came back, right? Course content only.
Oh, this one, number 12, I think he's referring to, Lavanya.
Yeah. Accrual and deferral also. Deferral, I think, what is exactly that? Accrual, we discussed about that. Deferral, that.
See, actually, in all the batches we are covering accruals only. Deferral, I can give you the documentation. Okay. Normally, we are covering accrual only. There is minute difference between accrual and deferral. Okay. But we are treating deferral as accrual also.
Is there any specific the difference between accrual and deferral that and how it is considered?
Right. Okay, so because I'm covering only accruals for the
no
past
problem. So that you can just tell the difference and then you can share the document so that we can check it from our end.
I will be covering this as well. Let me just make a note of it. Okay.
And Lavanya.
Yeah, please tell me.
Did we discuss about the line layouts of the GL line items? Sorry, I don't remember the topic number 11 actually, like, the configuration of line layouts for display of GL line items.
See, let me show you. Okay. Yeah. So what is it? FBL 3N. Just take any GL. Okay, I'm taking one GL. Layout is this.
Yeah, okay? This is
okay. That's fine, Lavanya.
So
I got it.
Change it. Okay, so here I have to. Okay, you got it, right?
Yeah,
okay.
No problems. Yeah.
So fine, let me check for deferral also. Okay. So normally I'm covering only accruals in all the batches. No, I didn't happen to see that. Okay. So any other thing apart from this? So check payments and intercompany deferral. So these three are pending. Okay. Any other thing apart from these?
Lavanya, that you can take it or whatever that session, the next session, and if there is something that similarly that today what we reminded you, the similar way we will check it. And
no, I'm not getting you, Jay Kumar.
But I am saying that you can take it the next session.
Yeah, that is what I'm telling.
Yeah. So if there is something which we left out or which we want to discuss with you, that similarly what we discussed today, that we will inform you, that then you can take it that day session.
Okay, fine. Fine.
So one more thing, Lavanya. As part of the GL processing, we didn't talk about the program for doing the carry forward. I mean, like there is a program to transfer the balances and all, isn't it, Lavanya? As part of the year-end processing or the month-end
That
processing.
will be covered in the later part.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
that will be covered in the later part.
Okay.
Okay, anyways, I'll make a note of it. Anyways, we are discussing, okay?
Yeah.
You know, this one we are creating for that purpose only, no?
That is a year-end processing.
This GL accounts we are
Yeah.
creating
So
for that.
this is for actually the retained accounts are basically for our the P&L accounts, isn't it, Lavanya? But for the balance sheet accounts,
It will carry forward that entire amount.
but
I
I
will
think
be
there is a
showing you.
program
I
that
will
we
be
will need to
showing
run,
you,
isn't
but
it?
please remember, not each and every scenario is accurately executed in IDS. Okay, let me tell you one. In product costing, normally a price change document is created when you do standard costing, okay, in real time. But here the price change document is not getting generated for the correct amount in IDS. Okay, very minute differences are there. Not every time it is accurately executed in IDS when compared to real time.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I just was asking about the you know, for P&L accounts, the balance will automatically go into the retained earning accounts.
Yeah.
But for
No, we
balance
will
sheet
be
accounts,
executing for that. You know, once we execute, it will be.
Santosh,
yeah.
P&L account only, it will take it that whatever the debit minus credit opening balance, debit minus credit, it will take it and it will pass to that retained earnings.
Correct.
And all that balance sheet item, it will take it the closing. That closing will take it to that opening balance of the next year.
But I think we have to run a program, Jaykumar.
Yeah, that is a part of a year-end process.
Yeah,
that is a year-end
correct.
process.
Correct. So that is what I was referring to, the program for
Lavanya said that
balance.
we'll take it after this whatever the session. So that is fine.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So if you have any other topics also in your mind, please do let me know. Okay. So account receivables.
Sorry, Lavanya, one more thing.
Please tell me.
In our scenarios, right? We will you be discussing about the GRIR accounts in terms of the
Yes, of
integration?
course. GRIR very, very important. That is extremely important in integration.
Okay, brilliant.
Anyways, I will be telling you the GRIR clearing.
Okay, no problem.
I will be covering this.
Yeah, because you did mention saying that in real time, any transactions that's made on the MM side gets automatically reflected onto the FI side. So I think I just was checking whether that will be covered later on. As
postings, that is about the posting. Okay. So when MM person is creating any invoice document, SD person is creating any invoice document, at that point of time, even in our FI part, one document is getting generated automatically.
Correct.
Okay, but this is clearing.
Okay.
The document which is getting generated automatically in FI, that could be either a open item. What if open item gets generated? It has to be cleared off. So clearing part we are doing.
Okay. So
I'll be showing you the
are those kind of GL accounts, the GRIR accounts, different to the ones that we have discussed in terms of we have discussed about assets, liabilities. So are those accounts any different to these?
It's a liability account. GRIR is a liability account.
Okay.
Okay, it is a balance sheet account altogether.
Okay.
In what cases credit amount is posted on GRIR? In what cases a debit amount is posted on GRIR? That we will be seeing.
Okay, no worries. Yep.
Okay. So now we are discussing account receivables. Account receivables means, this is about all the customers, okay, all the customer postings and all, okay. So now let us do the configuration so that we need to create the master data first. Okay, so configuration for the master data creation, let us see. So the very first step is, before you try to create any master data, whether it is GL, master data, AP, master data, what was the prerequisite we had? We had the account group. So here also, even in case of customers also, before you try to create the customer master, we are creating the account group. Account group for the customer. What was the transaction code for the account group for the GL and AP? For GL, it was OBD4. For AP, it was OBD3. Here it is OBD2. Okay. So the transaction codes are very much similar. So I am going to OBD2 customer account group. Say new entries because you are going to create a new one. So give some name. So one-time account means one-time business you are doing with this customer group. Now here, just like in case of vendors, we saw the field status at 3 levels. Okay, for vendor, it was general data, company code data, and purchasing data. So this is customer. For customer, like, if you see, we are selling to the customer, right? So it is sales data in place of purchasing data. We are purchasing from vendor. So purchasing data over there. We are selling to the customer. So sales data here. Now, once this account group is created, go to company code data just like the vendor account group. Go to account management and make reconciliation account as required entry. So reconciliation account means what? Okay, just like the same way we have seen in case of AP. A reconciliation account, okay, we are creating in order to consolidate the balances, because we cannot show the balances of each and every customer or each and every vendor in the balance sheet. For that purpose, what is that you are doing? You are creating a reconciliation account, and in that reconciliation account, you are consolidating the balances of all the similar customers or similar vendors. Okay, so similar means the criteria, the classification could be anything depending upon your business. Okay, it could be depending upon the geographical location or the type of product that you are selling or buying. Okay, so it could be, the criteria could be anything. So what we did, we went to company code data. In that account management, we made the reconciliation as mandatory.
So Lavanya,
yeah, please tell me.
You said the reconciliation account was required because account payable and account receivable are subledgers. So therefore, you cannot directly post onto the GL. Therefore, you need a reconciliation account. Is that right?
You cannot post to a GL. You cannot post to a recon account directly. Okay.
Yeah.
And all the like vendors or like customers are consolidated. Okay. For multiple for 10 number of customers, I can have a single recon account.
Yeah.
That means I'm consolidating all their balances.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What we discussed was, we cannot post to a recon account directly. Of course, yes. Okay. I mean, even while posting to the vendor also, if you see, we did not select any GL account while posting to the vendor. We have very much selected the master data, not the GL account. So if you see the invoice from here, okay, what is that we are selecting? We are very much selecting the master data, not the GL account.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, because anyways, once we select the master data, it will be going to the recon account only.
Okay.
In the background. Okay. So OBD2 is where we define the account group. Once the account group is defined, we have to have the number range interval for the customer master. So create number ranges for the customer. So what is the transaction code for number ranges? For vendor, it was XKN1. Here it is XDN1. So I go to XDN1, say intervals. So here also system has already, SAP has already provided one alphanumeric, which is external. Okay, alphanumeric, so A to all Z. Even in case of vendors also, we have selected the same one, double X. So here also, we are going to use double X, which is alphanumeric. Because I want to have the customer master in names. Okay, I want to assign some names. Okay, so that's the reason why I've selected double X. So if you want, you can define numeric number range also. Okay. Now, next is assignment of the number ranges. Assign number ranges to account group. So in case of vendors, this transaction was OBAS. Here it is OBAR assignment. So assign that number range, which was double X, which we selected, and then save it. Okay, fine. So now suppose, I have not implemented AP yet. Suppose I'm directly implementing AR only. There is no AP. In that case, I need to define the tolerances here. Tolerances. Okay. So tolerances here is for vendors and customers. So because it is the same transaction code is used even for vendors, we have already defined in AP module. Okay, but this transaction code is meant for both customers as well as vendors. Okay, so that means once you define the tolerances for vendors, simultaneously you are defining for customers also. Okay, so because we have done already this transaction in AP, we need not do the same here one more time. Okay, so but if at all you have not implemented AP module, you are supposed to do it here. So now there is no requirement because we have already done. Now, next is the GL accounts. I need to create the master data, right? In the master data, I'm assigning the reconciliation GL account. So we will have to create the GL account first. So customer is always an asset. So asset, customer, so this is a recon account, subledger. You need not activate open item management. And for all the reconciliation GL accounts, for all the subledgers, you need not activate this. Okay, why? Because this is not used for posting at all. This is not directly used for posting. Of course, this gets updated, but this is not used in posting. So that's the reason why you need to deactivate this one. So for all the reconciliation GL accounts, G067 has to be activated. And you save it. So sundry customers you have created. So because now that I have created the GL account, the reconciliation GL account, I can have the master data. So what was the master data transaction in case of vendors? It was XK01. Here it is XD01. So let us see XD01. So this was a group that we created for customer. So in this company code I'm creating, so say enter. Now what is the customer name? This name I want to give. So why do you have two fields for name? This field is for the local language, okay? Usually, you know, in Chinese and Japanese countries, we will be filling up this field with their own local name, okay? That means this name in local language. So I'm giving the country name. Okay. Now payment transactions means all the bank details of the customer. So for this particular customer, bank details. So you can give any bank. Let me give this bank. This is the bank account number. Some number I gave. It's account holder name. So what is the name of the account holder? Okay, so make sure Swift code is also there. Fine, it is there. And go to company code level information. Give the reconciliation GL account. Okay, and any terms of payment if you see. We have already created the terms of payment, right? The same you can assign here. Okay, and that's it. So this is how you're creating the customer master. So what are the tables for the customer master? What were the tables for the vendor master? LFA1, LFBN, LFB1. Okay, so here it is KNA1, KNB1, KNBK. What are these tables? KN. Why the table name has to start with KN? Because the technical name of the customer is Kunnar, Kunnr. So I say KNA1. So general data, that means general data is stored in KNA1. All the general data information, okay? So why Kunnar? What is this Kunnar? Let us see. Customer. So go to settings. KUNNR. Okay, so that's the reason why KNA1, KNB1. Okay. Company code. Okay. All the company code level information. So here you will be having the reconciliation GL account. Okay. And next one is KNBK, wherein all the bank details will be stored here. All the bank details. Okay. So apart from these three tables, also you have so many other tables related to customer master, but you need not remember. If you are interested, you can, but okay, not much needed at all. Okay. So these are the tables for the customer master. Now, how about the other transaction codes?
Lavanya,
Yes,
Lavanya, quick question. The K.
yeah, louder, please. Yeah. Louder, Radhika.
Yeah, the KNA1 is actually we can store the general data, right? And in KNBK, all the bank details stored. Can
Yeah,
you?
but here, if you see, all the general data means in the general data address related tab information you will be able to see. Okay, please check. I mean, you, see, bank details are very much stored at general data level only. Okay, not at company code level. but specifically bank details are stored in K and BK table.
Okay. And how about K and B1?
Only company code level information.
Okay.
Okay, that's the reason why you have these many tables. Okay, so each table is storing different things. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
So Lavanya,
Yeah, please tell me.
you know the bank details that are stored in K1 BK table actually.
BK. Okay.
Yeah. So how are the bank details validated that whatever you are entering is the correct bank detail of that customer?
Yeah, I am coming to that also, Lavanya. See, are we going to capture that customer bank in our customer master? Because we are not making any kind of payment to the customer. We are getting
Okay.
that because our there may be assume that there.
That I will tell you why. Normally in US countries, if you see, we implement auto logbox. Okay, let me show you that file. Auto logbox file I'm showing you now. Just give me a moment. So in auto logbox file, the bank details of the customers will be coming in. Let me just show you. Okay. So because that file is coming in and wherein it has all the bank details, so it will be validated. Let me show you that file. Can you all see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, this is one wherein I have the bank file format. And give me a moment. Let me show you one more file as well. Okay, suppose, this is a logbox file. This is how a logbox file looks like. Okay, just like an EBS file, okay, electronic bank statement file. Okay, so in this is the logbox file. Okay, logbox you will be able to see in case of US related projects. So now bank details are coming in this logbox file. How does my system validate which customers' bank details are this? Let me show you. Okay. So for this one, what I'm taking is, I'm taking the customer master XD03. This is my customer's bank details. In US country, this is the bank key and this is the bank account. Zero two one till 89, 0214089, 0214089. Okay, bank is validated. Now, bank account number 123456789. 123456789. Okay, this is how the bank details are validated. For this purpose only we are entering. Okay. Because anyways we will be covering auto logbox later. Okay, so anyways these are useful. That's the reason why I have given this. details.
Where are we actually going to use that customer bank account details? In case of a vendor, we are normally using for our any kind of payment to the vendor.
Yeah, because we are making payment, we have to maintain those. Okay.
Yeah,
For
but
customer, it is like, not mandatory, because now
yeah,
we are
correct.
getting from them, not mandatory.
That's
No,
why
but,
I just
Because
asked.
we
Lavanya,
need to cover auto logbox topic in future, in the coming classes, I have given this.
Okay.
no, Lavanya,
Yeah.
for customer, it could be a direct debit payment that we might try to draw from.
Direct debit. Yes,
Yeah. So
direct
in that
debit.
case, we need the bank details, isn't it?
See, that is what I'm telling you. In that case, we need the bank details means FBZP, I'm going, payment method in country. Let me just show you. Customer payment method. Customer payment method, it is called debit memo. Okay, direct debit only, debit memo. So here, if I need to print the bank details, then I will have to mandatorily mention the bank details over there. I need to print the bank details, the required master record specifications. In those cases, I need to mention the bank details over there in the master data. Okay. All right. So XT01 is the place where we enter the master data of the customer, and then XT02 is where we do the changes in the customer master. Any changes to make? XT02. XT03 is for display purpose. You just display the customer master. XT04, account changes. Account changes means, suppose, I made some changes in the master data. So what was the old value? What is the new value? By whom it was changed? When it was changed? What was the date? All these will be coming in the account changes. And XT05, blocking or unblocking of the customer. XT06, deletion purpose. XT07, changing in the account group. Okay, so you already know how to check the account group. You need to get into the master data, go to extras. Under extras, administrative data, you will be able to see. Now, so what is this? FD08. Okay, try to check this about FD08. Okay, I'm giving this as an assignment. FD08, if you see, this is for customer confirm changes. So just now, Santosh was asking, how do you validate? Any details for that matter, if you see, any details, not just the bank details, okay? I'm trying to enter some master data, okay? Vendor master data or customer master data, whichever it is. But there has to be some person, okay? In most of the companies, your manager, or somebody else is checking the details. And then, once they confirm, those are like, reflected in the master data. Okay. So now somebody has to be there to confirm the changes. Okay. Now who has to confirm? What details they have to confirm? Not in every time, not each and every detail will be put for confirmation. Only few details. Now, what are those? Let us see. Suppose in case of customer, this one, define sensitive fields. Field name, all those field names you will be mentioning here. Okay, all these. Any of these you can select, or all these you can select. Okay, so that means what? Suppose if I select suppose if I'm selecting city. Okay, so city is stored in this particular table and this is the technical name. So now if I save this, that means whenever I'm trying to enter any customer master data, I'm trying to enter this particular value field in the master data, then system will not be directly saving this particular field. All other fields it will be saving, but this particular field, it being a sensitive field, system will not be saving. Okay, so it will be displayed as the changes have to be confirmed. That message will be displayed whenever you try to enter this field. Now, in that case, whosoever has to be confirming. Okay, if they confirm, only then those details will be reflected. Now let us see, let me just execute this scenario. Let me just execute this scenario. Just give me a moment. Bank account name, which one? Account holder. Okay, or any bank related, anything you can give.
Lavanya, that statutory kind of PAN number kind of thing. So where we are going to sit it?
Wait, I'll show you. It has the respective table name, right? These ones only, no? VAT registration.
VAT, I'm asking about TAN number, where that
TAN.
we suppose, yeah, the TDS or related part, similar like that there is a TAN number in the case of customer.
Wait, let us complete this.
No problem.
We shall go there, okay? So account holder name. Okay, so I'm saying bank account number, and let us give one more bank key. So these two I'm giving. So bank key and bank account holder. Now I'm trying to create one customer master. I'm creating a new customer. Change to general data must be confirmed. Okay. Have not yet been confirmed. Okay, so these details have not been yet confirmed. These bank details. Now what the person who is supposed to be confirming the details, what that person has to do? FD08 for this master data he needs to go. To be confirmed. What they have to confirm? To the sensitive fields. So he clicks here. Okay, bank details. So this I need to confirm. Okay, let me go there. Let me check there. Okay, I find them correct. Fine. So now I will be saving this. Where is the save button? Save button should be visible here.
It is not enabled.
Confirm should be seen here. What happened? Confirm button should come here. FT08.
Lavanya, I think it's something around
See, you are
authorization.
not allowed to confirm changes.
Around authorization, actually.
Yeah, authorization is
That
true.
we have to define that authorization, that maybe that depends upon the user, only that user can confirm.
No, I think here nobody is given the access, looks like.
No, maybe there may be separate
Even
setup.
here also,
There will be
here
a separate.
we are not, nowhere we are defining about the authorization, about the username. No question of having the username here, no? Authorization is shown.
I think to that transaction basis has to probably give you
Yeah,
more.
exactly, exactly. So here, you know, confirm button should be active. So here we will be clicking confirm. If I am the person who is supposed to be confirming, I will have to click here confirm. Then the status will be changed to confirmed status. So this to be confirmed will convert to confirmed. Okay. So then I will be able to access this master data only after confirmation. Till the time it is confirmed, I will not be able to use this master data for posting.
But Lavanya, in this screen, there are two areas which is showing, one as a confirmation status central and another company wise.
Company code. This is general data level and company code level.
Yeah, company wise it is confirmed already. And
because
I think
I did not put any sensitive fields in company code level, right?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
For that reason. Okay, so bank details usually, you know, this is how it happens. Okay, fine. So XD, all the transaction codes we saw till XD07. Okay. So all these transaction codes are related to master data. Next, once master data is created, you can have the postings on it. Okay. But in order to have the postings, you need to define the document types. You already know how the document types are defined here. OBA7 transaction code. So in OBA7, so what are the document types used for customers? DA, DR, DZ. In vendors, we used KA, KR, KZ. Okay. So this is 16 number. 16, 20, 20. Which number can I use? 204. Okay. So DA means customer adjustment or customer credit memo. DR invoice 18 number. Two 205,000. Okay. Then DZ, customer payment receipt. 15 is the number. Already exist. See, if I am giving access to my own client, people are changing this way. This is 16, okay. 16, 15 is already defined. 18. But when did I define 15?
Defined now, I think so.
I don't remember when.
The
Okay, so
customer document
between
which you
16 and
said.
8. Yeah, tell me.
Customer document, I think where it is the number which you defined. Customer document.
No, that was 16. DA is 16.
There are 3 documents, right? Customer document, customer invoice, and customer payment.
Yeah, that is what. Okay. So first one is 16 DA, and then it was 18. 15 I did not define actually. Even if you see the number range interval, it was like long back we defined it. But in what case I do not remember. Fine. So DA, DR, and DZ, these 3 are the document types we are using here. Okay. Now about the posting. So suppose invoice posting, if you see in case of vendors.
Sorry, Lavanya, quick question. For the
Please tell me.
document, yeah, for the customer document, it's like DA, DZ, and DR, right? So, and for the vendor, what's the
KA, KR, and KZ.
Okay, yeah.
But for vendors, we have already seen, right? In AP
Okay, yeah.
the same. Okay. So in case of purchases, if you see, we have not used any purchases account in case of account payables. Okay. So what was the reason? In place of the purchases account, we have used the raw material account. Okay. Raw material inventory account. So raw material inventory account is the asset account, okay, which we debited in case of the vendor invoices. About the customer invoices, if you see, we are very much using the sales account. Okay, we are very much using the sales account. So let us create the sales account, sales GL account here. Go to FS00. Sales is an income. Okay. I save it. Okay, fine. So now we can have the invoice, customer invoice, F-22 or FP70. So 01 is customer debit, 15 is customer credit, 15. So sales account I am posting. Customer debit to sales. Okay, so some document got posted, invoice document. Now this document is stored in what tables? Just like the vendor. Okay, vendor invoice got once it is posted, it got updated in what tables? BKPF, BSEC anyways. BSEC anyways. Okay. BKPF and BSEC anyways. And apart from these 2 tables, what are the other tables that get affected? Open items and cleared items will be there. Okay. So if you go to FBL5N report, FBL5N is a line item report on the customer. So this invoice document this invoice document, if you see, is stored in this invoice document. If you see, open item is coming. Okay, red color means open item. So this is the payment outstanding. Okay, I need to get payment against this. So that's the reason why it is an open item. So all the open items will be stored for the customer in case of vendors, BSIK. In case of GL accounts, BSIS. Here it is BSID. BSID, BSAD, respectively, open and cleared. Bookers means company code. Okay, so this will be updated in BSID. So the tables are BSID and BSAD for open and cleared, respectively. Okay. So what is the report for line item report for the customer? It is FBL 5N. And how about the balances report? FD 10N. Balances report is FD 10N. The balances report. Okay. Now, so we have posted the invoice. How about the payment? Okay, I got the payment receipt. F-28. So I'm getting the payment from the customer. 1,000, right? Okay, so 1,000 is equal to 1,000, correct? Document simulate and then say save. So document 202004 got posted. Okay, so if you go to line item, till now this was red in color, it became green in color. Okay, because we got the payment now. There is no outstanding. Now, because this is a cleared item, so this has to be stored in which table? BSAD table. Now everything will be going off from BSID. Okay, BSID will be showing you empty. Okay, so two documents got stored here because both are green in color. How about BSID? It got emptied. No entry exists. Okay. So this is about the payment receipt. Now let us see about the sales return. So suppose there is an invoice on the customer. Suppose there is an invoice on the customer. $205,001. So this, this invoice has been sent, and also I send the material as well to the customer. Now customer did not like the material. He wants to send the material back to us. Okay. So for that, we are creating one document called credit memo on the customer. transaction code FB75. Okay, FB75 is the transaction code for the credit memo, or even you can use F-27. Okay. Either of these two. Okay. So let me create FB75. So credit memo is coming. Okay. Which customer? Oh, and one more thing. Please remember this has to be your company code. If this is not yours, switch to your company code. Okay. Now in this, you need to give the invoice reference. So what was the invoice? 205001. Okay. Now give the GL account. Yeah. Tell me. Any question, anyone?
Lavanya,
Yeah, please tell me.
I think Santosh mic is on. Can you just ask him to just mute it?
No, Santosh phone is.
Yeah. Now I think he muted.
Okay, fine. So now sales account. Now save this. 204000 document is created if you display. Now if you go to the line item display, so account has become 0. Okay, because he returned the material back. I am raising a credit memo on the customer. Correct only. Okay, amount has anyways become 0. But why these two have to be in red color? Okay, no use. So what I'm doing, I will have to clear these two.
Yeah.
So copy these two documents which have to be cleared against each other and go to customer clearing. Just now we did vendor clearing, right? Just, same kind. F-32. Customer clearing. If you remember the document number, give document number. Paste those two documents. One is invoice, another one is the credit memo. Simulate and then say save. Document 35 is posted. So if you go to customer line item, those two have been cleared against each other. Same way as we have seen in case of vendor purchase return. Okay, customer clearing, their vendor clearing is F-44, here it is F-32. Okay, now next. So next is, so this is the manual payment receipt from the customer. So we will also be seeing that means from APP we will be seeing automatic payment program. How we are posting this automatically? How we are posting the payment receipt automatically, that we will be seeing. Okay. So our next topic is cash discounts. We saw the same kind of topic in case of vendors, right? vendor cash discount we saw. So now it is customer cash discount. Okay. So for cash discounts, we will have to create the GL account first. So here we are giving discount to customer. So it will be an expense to us. Customer discount. Okay. Which is an expense GL we have created. Now automatic account determination. So what was the automatic account determination in case of vendors for cash discounts? So there it was OBXU, here it is OBXI. OBXI. There it was OBXU. So now what you need to do? You need to assign the GL account here, the expense GL account, save it. Okay. So after this one, we need to define the payment term. You already know how we have created the payment terms. We have seen in case of vendor cash discounts. Payment terms are created at client level. So we have created the payment terms. So, we have activated customer also. That means even for customer, I can use this payment term. So assign this payment term in customer master data. We already assigned it in the beginning only. So once we assign it, you can use this payment term. So I'm entering a new invoice using this payment term. One new invoice I'm creating. So wherein all the details are been shown. 10% of discount when payment is received within 2 days. 5% discount if the payment is received within 10 days. Now document, simulate. Okay, you have created the invoice. Now let us get the payment within 2 days time. Customer is making the payment within 2 days time. F-28. So within 2 days time, he is making the payment. So we are giving discount, right? So 3,000 is the invoice amount, 10 percentile discount on 3,000 is equal to 300. So 300 becomes our discount amount and 10% is the percentile. Okay. So now we gave 3,000 actually. We should have given F-28. Okay, so 2,700 he is making the payment because we are giving him 300 discount like this. So now amount entered is equal to amount assigned, which is correct, and this is the discount amount. Now if you say simulate, okay, discount is getting posted. So why this is blue in color? Because this has to be filled. So now you can save this. Now the posting is this customer discount. Okay, we are giving him discount. Just like the vendor module. Okay, we also had discounts over there.
Lavanya, I have one question here.
Please.
Assume that can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. So assume that in a customer that payment at the time of payment, maybe they paid a full amount, but however that discount is applicable to that particular invoice. Then in that scenario, what we'll do?
In which scenario?
See, at the time of the customer payment, assume that they paid the entire amount without deducting that whatever the discount.
Entire amount means what?
In this case, 3,000 instead of 2,700. So they paid at 3,000. Now that whatever the discount applicable to that invoice, then in that scenario, how it will consider that at the time
In that
of
scenario, if you see, system will not accept any excessive amount on this document.
Okay.
See, let me show you. Had I given 3,000 here, okay, what did the system say? It said here, oh, it's saying no open items. I mean, in the earlier example, if you had seen, amount assigned was not equal, was not matching with amount entered. In that case, system will not allow you to save this document at all.
Okay.
Because here you are posting against invoice, not on the customer, not on account. This posting is not on account. It is against the invoice of that account.
Correct.
So no question that system will be accepting extra amount. Okay. So this is about the cash discounts. So our next topic is special GL. Okay. Special GL on the customer. So special GL again, whatever we discussed in case of vendor, the same is applicable here. Now let us see the transactions. First, let us see the configuration. So there, in case of vendors, the configuration was OB YR. Okay. So here it is OBXR. OBXR. D, you can see D means customer. So here also first the down payment request, which is F, and the down payment, which is A. So go to F, you need to define the GL accounts first. Okay, so customer is making the down payment to us. There is no liability, but still he is making the payment. So in that case, it becomes what? It becomes a liability. It becomes a liability. Down payment, liability. So this is a recon account. So you create the GL account and then you go to OBXR, double click on F, which is the down payment request, assign the asset recon account. On the right hand side, assign the liability recon account. Save it. Go to properties. This is a noted item and these are the posting keys. Target is A. Now again go to A. Give the same GL accounts. Properties. Okay, 9 and 19. So once you're done with this config, automatic account determination. Next is the postings, okay? The end user is creating the postings. First is request F-37. Target is A. So if you display this, this is a noted item, hence only single line item. So if you go to activate noted item here, okay, this is an open item. So why this is an open item? Because the down payment itself is not made yet. So next is we are making the down, that means we are getting the down payment. First is a down payment request F-37. Next is a down payment. You already have the request. Okay, document 202-007 is created. So if you go to line item display, this becomes green in color because it is paid. Now activate special GL. Okay, so this is red in color because this has yet to be applied on an invoice. Now invoice is being received F-22. Okay, document 205-003 is created, which is an invoice. So invoice, because it is a normal item, it will not be shown in here. Okay, this is still red in color. Now we need to convert this. Conversion. So we are converting special GL to normal. Two zero four double zero one. Okay, so now if you open special GL, it will be cleared off. And now normal items you need to open. So these two are open item status. Copy these two both and go to customer clearing. Which is F-32. Document 36 is posted. So go back, clear it off. Okay, we have converted and those two are cancelled against each other. Okay. So this scenario is just like the vendors, you know, what we have seen in AP. So after this down payment, next topic is dunning. Okay. So we shall discuss this dunning in the next session. Okay. Fine, everyone. So here, today we saw AR module. In AR module, we have seen the postings, cash discount and special GL. After dunning, we will be going to, anyways, check payments are pending from AP module. So once that is done, I will be discussing APP with respect to vendor and with respect to customer. Okay. So that will be discussed as a part of EBS. That is part of EBS only. Okay. Because we need to discuss APP one more time in EBS. So anyways, you know, both I'm covering at the same time. So electronic bank statement EBS means, which is part of bank accounting. So dunning is a small topic. After that, we will be going to check payments in AP. And once that is done, I'll be going to bank accounting module. Okay. Fine, everyone.
Lavanya, that one thing that yesterday's whatever the session, it is not yet uploaded, I think so.
Session details not uploaded. Video.
Video.
Is it? Okay,
Yeah,
let me check.
yeah.
Because, you know, soon after I'm completing the session.
Normally it was happening like that, but yesterday's I think it was not happened.
Yesterday's session is, what was the session number?
12.
Yeah.
1, 2.
11.
Can you just inform to that our support team?
Yeah, sure. I will tell them. Yeah, 12 number. I'll surely inform to them.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine then. So this is for today. If you have any other thing, please let me know. Okay, so this is for today, everyone. And next weekend, we are going to meet at the same time. Okay. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thanks for attending. So if you have any other topics for documentation also, please let me know. Please mention in the discussion board. I will be providing.
Lavanya, one more thing. Can you just upload that whatever the PPT as of now? Because one PPT which you already uploaded.
This one, right? Okay, wait.
Yeah.
I will be uploading right away. Just give me a moment.
Yeah.
Let me upload it right away. Okay, it is uploaded now.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Fine, everyone. Thanks a lot for attending. Let us meet in the next session. Thank you.